Easy one, okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I was gonna try to build that quarterback, bruh. I don't know if you watched that last stream. Like, I gave my receiver a 5-yard in route. The man was in
oh my gosh,
cover 2. So as soon as I crossed, it was the in route was from the right side. So as soon as I crossed that outside linebacker for cover 2, the middle wide open. Because, you know, he dropped the middle linebacker way back. So I throw that.
A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel.
Left hash
These folks are fired up as their guys are ready
to
do battle.
The cornerback on the other side of the field picked it off.
Getting toward the
That's how bad my quarterback threw that ball. I said, "Oh hell no!" I'm
fielding about a yard deep.
I just started running it, bro.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Quarterbacks, I found that they throw worse on shorter passes than deep passes.
Hey, boy, you said something. Cause I was throwing flag routes to my tight end. He was on the money.
He on the money with the deep throw. It's them short passes where they be so sporadic and like crazy.
This where you just be thinking like this is easy pickings right here. And we're just throwing.
Overthrow the drags and the ends and
first carry for Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Like that.
Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field.
Boy, you figured that out. Is that how you build the Aaron Brooks over there? Or you throw the post, huh? Are you throw the post, big dog?
Last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Folks history with not saying them been on the
Here's Trubisky. He sets the fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion.
And
to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road,
played them already?
You absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, winning that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Why they don't pick throws and they just stand there and the ball go over their head? Man, I need to fix that shit.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
What an explanation.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive.
I think all he do is run the ball, right?
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky.
Give me that. I see you. Cheetah Bay? Awuzie? First pick of the season.
They'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Might want to check. Might have to check the stats, but as I can recall, that's that nigga first pick of the season, bro. That's why you see I use both my upgrades on that bum ass nigga.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley.
And I was trying to
get this down only to about the 46. Give him a couple on the carry there.
Secondary, bro, from
we saw him there trying to get it to the outside.
I was willing to do it, but I'm like,
a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Throwing on 2nd and 8, Mariota.
Fuller. Kendall Fuller, Keanu Neal, and T.J. Green.
There on a pickup of 25.
For Michael Thomas.
It's
not really a bad deal.
Quick hitter, but in this play,
I don't think
he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
Because when I go, 60 DB package, I ain't going to have no DBs.
A first down throw for Mariota.
Hey, did Herm, how many people did Herm rush? Don't look at my fourth down, bro.
Well, this is caught by Williams.
Don't look at my fourth down.
It back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Too many or not enough?
Gain there on the completion.
Not enough.
2nd and 10. Throwing again on second down.
Say what?
Mariota. It's Williams on the catch.
I'm
11 yards there, first down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game. And that
how many people he rushed?
To throw again on second down. Mariota.
Seemed like he had like 3 spies on the court.
Yeah, he's got it. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal.
No, it was just one stuff.
They'll throw again. Mariota. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good. He's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. Mariota again. And this is caught. Touchdown.
Yeah, I gotta go with Mariota said he wouldn't.
Curtis Samuel with touchdown number 8 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Okay, go get that nigga chain.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Good starting field position.
Hey,
He'll get this one all the way up.
We out here just reiterating that the game plan is going smooth, bro.
Okay.
Now it's the Boise State along. Jay Ajayi. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, man.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
My ears kind of perked up a little bit.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Flush to his right. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 45-yard line.
He gave this nigga Trubisky.
He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time.
Can't go with the Juice Howard. Got big boy Luke Kuechly.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from it. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Got an open man.
Oh, yeah.
Fumble, bro.
And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Hey, you can't let
we
Luke
have seen
Kuechly
this
hit
before,
you,
and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the
that
time.
ball coming out.
Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack is a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. On second down, Barkley, and an alley to run. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. That's 3rd down.
After that throw, and it was definitely one that he would love to have back, I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off, or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
And he'll be brought down with the 1st down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Mariota. Eluding the pressure right. Got a man. It's caught. Ravens touchdown. Curtis Samuel. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. As the Ravens push further out in front. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd and 10, Trubisky. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Trubisky will throw. And that is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 9th touchdown of the season as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Oh.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Trubisky to throw, and he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. T.J. Watt in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now a pass hauled in downfield. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking for Cooper, that's complete. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Ravens have got it. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Call it a gain of 5. And it's a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throw it. Mariota. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on 3rd.
Blanket in the passing lanes.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now Mariota on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Williams. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. Lutz good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Trubisky. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. T.J. Watt racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. He's got the connection to Cooper. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Trubisky on 1st down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Hey, try 7.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. He hits his running back, Jay Ajayi. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. And the kick by Butker is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
We got this.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on.
Oh, my God.
The thing is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them.
What kind of shit is
Here's
that?
what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Taking a shot for Samuel. This is intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. T.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And the pass complete to Enunwa. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman, certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
That false start knocks them back behind the 10 now as they'll try again, 1st and goal. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Quincy Enunwa, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 28-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Dance it, and he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Damn, I ain't try to call no timeout.
To throw is Mariota. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
What?
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Oh, my gosh.
From the gun, Mariota. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Bengals will get the football back.
Oh, shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10, Trubisky. He finds Ajayi. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and just like that, it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Cooper was the intended target. Following the interception here, Mariota. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Right there, 54, right there.
They'll run it again with Barkley. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I know they got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you get success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defense. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Spot 64, weak.
4th down, Mariota. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Play fake. Mariota. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown.
Oh, wow.
Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's get off the field, D.
Now it's Trubisky. Letting one go deep for a Nunwa. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked by Kendall Fuller, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Nunwa, the intended target.
There's been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Mariota to throw it this time. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's taken down inside the 30. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. Mariota now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Get that quarterback, team.
Working out of the gun. Mariota. He finds Taylor. Complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taywan Taylor. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens turn that interception into a touchdown. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a trunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold them to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Oh, my God.
That is a deep shot that's complete. A very solid gain of 27. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing here, Trubisky. Bryant has it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown. They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Point after, right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Who doing it?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Here's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. T.J. Watt in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get your reset. Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Trubisky. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all of a sudden, they're knocking on the door inside Baltimore's 10. So with a big gainer anyways, they'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down to the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. O.J. Howard, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Preston Williams, his second touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, "What do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out?" He said, "Oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 36. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch 54, watch 54. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch the ball. One. Kill. Recon, 132 fight.
Mariota here to throw. That's going to be caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Lutz good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
He's got a man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 39 that time. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 13. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Throwing here, Mariota. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Trubisky to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive. Okay. About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Baltimore, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
Got Amari Cooper. I ain't even...
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I raped him the first time? Bruh, I didn't trade Julio right now. I traded Julio year 1. Okay. Bruh wanted Julio though. When I gave him Julio was in his prime. Well, not his prime, but it's the end of it. Hey, that's the best time to trade Julio. The first thing, you hold on to Julio, he gonna die yours. I know you not talking. You ran up in Cincinnati with the little pink thing out, bruh. Come on, man. Nigga, you took Derrick Henry. The fuck are you talking about? I didn't even get back no player like that. Shit, not for me. The nigga still a... Bruh, not for me. The nigga is still a star development. Still. No. The nigga just don't go up and grab shit like that. For me, that nigga did it for Harry. Hey, I'm saying, I played Harry. You ever play Harry with that nigga? He go up and grab that shit for Harry. I don't know what the fuck Harry got the nigga on.
Who that?
Curtis Samuel. I can't build that nigga for nothing, bro. That nigga still a star development. But yeah, I mean, I am out of my element, man. This playbook make me run the ball. It's all run plays and RPOs. So, you know, that was the Ravens offense though, ground and pound. Man. Oh yeah, I seen that shit.
Boy, you said something, man. I need that 3-4.
He broke that stretch on me. I was beating that nigga too. That stretch, touchdown, opened the game up. That same shit you gotta do with that 4-3, nigga. You pinch them niggas down and QB contain. I don't know why y'all niggas spreading them niggas out. Alright. I don't like it though. I be running New York Giants, bruh. I like nickel normal beastie on here. I don't like the 2-4-5 nickel. But I'm starting to like it now. That shit beastie. When you got good edge rushers, I be in that nickel 2-4-5 now. That shit be getting in fast. Cause I got Watt and Vernon.
Cause they standing up. I wish I had it.
Boy, Watt and Vernon, problem. I think TJ had 5 sacks. Let me go look at these. Let me look at these stats real quick. Boy, we out here. Sacked Trubisky 6 times. Let's see who. Yeah, TJ had 5 and Vernon had the other one. Boy, you better work on them tackles.
I don't think I got that.
Finding our way. Hey, so you got? Did you get Michael Thomas from Roll?